All right, listen up. This week's message to Jack State football is really a question. And that question is, would you run through a wall for TC Taylor? That's the question. Would you run through a wall for your damn coach? That's the question I'm posing. That's the question that will be answered on that football field for homecoming. And I'm going to explain to y'all why I'm asking that question. But before I do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy first, and this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on some. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button. Put all y'all people on it. And feel free to join the channel, okay? All you got to do is hit that little button that's right there on your device that says join, okay? And you can then enjoy all of the rights and privileges as any other member on the channel. You feel me? But let's get into this goddamn message today, okay? Because, see, this week's game, yes, it's homecoming, okay? So you're going to have thousands and thousands of motherfuckers up in there from around the country, okay? Jacksonians going to be flying in, driving in, bussing in, train riding. Somebody might get on the goddamn train. I don't know. But they're going to be here to see you, okay? That's what they're going to be here for. To see you. Now, some of them going to be partying a little bit. Some of them going to be smoking a little bit. Somebody going to be drinking a little bit. Some of them going to be fucking a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? But ultimately, they're going to see you on that field. But this shit deeper than just homecoming, Jack. It's deeper. Let me take y'all asses back to 2023 when the Alabama State came into the vet during our homecoming and left with a victory during TC Taylor's first season. Okay? That team for Alabama State, they showed they would run through a wall for their coach, Eddie Robinson. They showed that. Yeah, they did. See. TC Taylor was just the opponent on the sideline. But the real vitriol that team had was for Deion Sanders. See. Remember, it was Eddie Robinson and Deion Sanders who had that interaction. You know what I'm talking about? Well, Prime, try to do the post game, hand and hug. You know how black folk do. You know how black men we do it. Okay, we don't just shake no hand and get. We do that and then we do a little bro hug. Well, Eddie Robinson didn't want that goddamn shit and gave Prime one of them. You know what I'm talking about? And then he goes to the press conference and Slick go off. It accuses Prime of basically, you're not going to be dissing us or disrespecting us, all that kind of shit, and then sit up here and want to bro hug me. And then he uttered those words that, that Prime ain't swag. And then, of course, that led to Prime saying, who is swag, baby? Motherfuckers remixed the shit and all kind of stuff over making dances off of it. You know what I'm saying? It was some legendary shit, some swag shit. Y'all know how we do it. But it took on another life of its own, given the fact that it was our typical swag shit, but you had this celebrity coach mixed in it. So, of course, the rest of the country was paying attention and all kind of shit. And Eddie Robinson, in that rant, also said They hoped Deion Sanders wasn't going nowhere. He hoped that he was going to be back there next year, and he hoped that we put them for our homecoming. Well, goddamn it, he got part of what he wanted. He got part of what he wanted. They ended up being our homecoming game. But Prime was long gone to the mountains of Colorado. And that left Jackson State legend, T.C. Taylor, a man who played for the institution, a man who set records for the institution, a man who the fans said they were supporting. That left him on that sideline. And he took that L. And Alabama State did some shit. Now they did some real slick shit. Well, all them fake injuries and shit. But a win is a win. They got the win. But their boys were playing hard. Why? Because they felt like their goddamn coach was disrespected. They felt like their coach was being shitted on by not only Jack State, but by the nation because of Deion Sanders, the celebrity. And so they came out there and they metaphorically ran through the goddamn wall for their coach. Well, god damn it. What the fuck are y'all going to do for your coach? What are you going to do? Because, see, that loss coupled with the Alcorn State loss had some motherfuckers calling for T.C. Taylor's job. Some motherfuckers were saying, I told y'all he wasn't the one. I told y'all. Some motherfuckers were up here saying, yeah, see, Jack State, y'all right back to being sorry, like you were before Prime came, even though we were 7-4 that year. But they were saying, oh, you right back to that mediocrity and all that kind of shit. Y'all right back to normal now. Now, some of y'all don't know nothing about that because y'all were not there. And I understand. Some of y'all were in high school. Some of y'all were playing for other teams before you transferred over. But that year was hell. With all the roster turnover and losing that game and losing that Alcorn game. You know what I'm talking about? Like people were pissed. People were pissed. So now I know we're the reigning, defending HBCU national champs right now. I know that. And I know we just beat the shit out of Alabama A&M, putting up 700 yards of offense. I know that. I know that we went down there and handled Southern like that. I know that. But I need y'all to remember this. Y'all coach went through some shit, man. He went through some shit. I'm sure that brother didn't get a lot of sleep that night. I've been there as a coach. When you lose a big game and everybody goddamn coming for you and blaming you and all that nitpicking every goddamn thing you did. You don't sleep much. The ride home is horrible. You feel me? It's tough. And even though TC now has a SWAC title and a damn HBCU national title to his name, I'm telling you right goddamn now, he wants this game. Yeah. He wants this game. Homecoming, Alabama State. He got the roster is overhauled and he ready to motherfucking roll. This ain't 2023 no more. But I need to know what y'all gonna do. Because TC can't go out there and play, baby. He can't go out there and play. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all hear that motherfucking phrase all the time. I'll run through a wall for this man. I'll run through a wall for my coach. He's the kind of guy that, I'd run through a wall. God damn it! Here's your chance. Here's your chance. Okay? There's the wall. And the wall is Alabama State. That's the wall. That's what I need you to run through. You run through those motherfuckers. If you love TC Taylor, you run through they goddamn ass. If you love the other coaches that TC Taylor has hired, you run through Alabama State's motherfucking face. they the wall this weekend. So if you love your coach and you want him to get some goddamn retribution, if you want him to get his homecoming lick back, run through a wall for him this weekend. Put it on something. Are you a fan of the illustrious Jackson State University? Well, you need to download Stop Hating on Thee by yours truly, First Letter. It's a song inspired by the coach, T.C. Taylor. Check it out right here.
We were winning swag back in 1961. Walter Payton, one of the very best to ever run. FCS attendance leaders, we been doing that. Don't care about you haters talking shit up in them chats. Everybody know we swag and got the pedigree to prove it. Visited the vet, they say this shit was like a movie. Can't forget the goats, I'm talking about the boom. You might as well get ready when we walk into the room. Say I got a new rule, please listen to me. I ain't dissing your school, gon' be where you be. But if you go on social media, it's easy to see that there's a lot of motherfuckers be hating on D. Stop hating on D, stop hating on D, stop hating on D, stop hating on D. Say I got a new rule, stop hating on D. I ain't dissing your school, but stop hating on D.